can hardly wait for the day to start. The sooner they leave the house, they say, the sooner they can get behind the wheel of their 1956 Buick. There are a lot of reasons why you get such a kick out of driving the new Buick. Possibly it's because this is such a new-looking car. A Buick from stem to stern, but so excitingly different to see and be seen in. Perhaps it's because no car can match the takeoff you get with Buick's new variable pitch Dynaflow. Just the slightest touch of the gas pedal produces getaway that literally presses you back in your seat. Maybe it's because when you do have to switch the pitch to get out and back in a hurry, you are rewarded with a wholly new sensation of power. A comfortable feeling that this car will do anything you ask it to without even breathing hard. Or it could have something to do with the way Buick's big 322 cubic inch V8 engine fairly gobbles up the hills, whisking you up and over so effortlessly you're left with that Superman feeling. Whatever the reasons, one thing is for sure. When you take the wheel of the best Buick yet, you'll agree with a lot of people who say,
"Gee, it's fun to drive a Buick."
Your Buick dealer can prove it. See? This is the gate of a champion, coming up behind the starting barrier at Santa Anita. The field of 8 crack pacers draws abreast. Their noses are even. And there they go. Another perfect start. Thanks to this ingenious folding gate and Buick's new variable pitch Dynaflow, the liveliest, smoothest transmission of any car. In harness racing, the field must get off to an even start. Here, the slightest lurch of the gate can make a horse break stride. The slightest hesitation can pile up the sulkies. That's why the pace car must have the smoothest pickup possible. The pickup of Buick's new Dynaflow Drive. Day in and day out, even when training a jumpy young colt, the Buick performs like a champion. Even at a crawl, as in traffic that inches along, the Buick holds the pace smoothly. There's not a single jerk or jump. And that smoothness is yours all through the normal driving range. The moment you press down on the treadle, you're off, and you climb all the way up to highway speed with never a buck or a boggle. You have just seen the way new Dynaflow performs from a standing start. Now, let's switch the pitch and see what it can do in terms of open road, get up and go. Watch those fence posts fly by. For smooth, high-stepping performance, Buick's new Dynaflow is laps ahead of the field. Try it for yourself at your Buick dealer. This is what we mean when we say the 1956 Buick gives you the sweetest ride yet. Now, maybe you think that all cars ride about equally well, yet set for a surprise. Can you do this in any other car? You can in a new Buick. Can you do this in any other car? You can in a new Buick. Can you do this in any other car? You can in a new Buick. The smoothness of that wonderful Buick Ride comes from advanced engineering features. It comes from big, resilient coil springs on all four wheels. It comes from rear shock absorbers that hold 3 times as much oil as before. Now, this deep oil cushioning literally drowns jolts and jobs. It comes from an anti-roll front stabilizer, a completely new rear axle, a long wheelbase, and a broad tread. A baker's dozen other great advances, all engineered around a big and brawny frame. Now, you can't see these wonderful features as you glide along in your new Buick, but you sure can feel the difference they make. There's balance to this car. It's sure-footed as a cat, even on the turns. There's steadiness to the new Buick, and a special smoothness in the rear seat ride. There's handling ease to the new Buick, and effortless, precise control. A good feel to the wheel. Put it this way, Buick engineers its ride like no other ride in the world to give you better control over every driving condition that you're likely to meet. Your own Buick dealer is waiting to put you in the driver's seat. Be his guest. Sample the sweetest ride yet in the best Buick yet. Here is a picture of smooth takeoff. And here is the car that delivers this smooth takeoff. A 1956 Buick. Thanks to Buick's new variable pitch Dynaflow, the world's most advanced automobile transmission, the slightest touch of the accelerator delivers instant takeoff that's as smooth as silk. One jerk, one buck here, and he would be sunk. But the 56 Buick's takeoff is one quick, easy motion. There is new variable pitch Dynaflow in action, performing smoothly from a standing start. Now, we are going to shift the scene to show you what Buick's new Dynaflow can do in terms of open road go. That is a cannon, normally used to shoot a line to ships in distress. This man is loading it with a projectile that carries the line, because now we're going to match cannon power against Buick power. The cannon is ready. And here comes the Buick. It is approaching at normal cruising speed, but when it comes abreast of the cannon, watch it. The line is away, and so is the Buick. Now then, let's see which gets there first. There's the line well astern of the car. The Buick beats the cannon. And that extra performance built into Buick's record high compression 322 cubic inch V8 engine is always there. Ready for any emergency. Yours whenever you floor the accelerator. Here is the most eager performer on the road. Whatever you ask of it, your new Buick will give you smoothly and in spades. Prove it for yourself at your Buick dealer.